My name's Olivia, and I'm the individual fulfilling the role therapist curator in our Grapevine Artist Rehabilitation program. The 12-week program, followed by our inpatient artist in residence, Larissa Fantini, follows the 12 chapters of Julia Cameron's The Artist's Way, a self-help book for artists looking for guidance in their practice. Before we began, I think Larissa and I were both in dire need of some reflection within our practice, but also opposed to the self-help savior jargon commonly used in these conversations. And so, our adventure exploring these ideas began. In week 1, safety, we struggled. We were a bit lost and a bit frustrated, searching for reason and guidance. In week 2, identity, we found some of those answers within ourselves as we began to reflect on the feedback we give ourselves as well as that which we receive from others. In week 3, power, we got off track. But falling off track seems like it was exactly what we needed, inspiring further reflection and creative production. By week 4, integrity, we were opening ourselves up to one another. We began to share more inwardly and outwardly. I really felt we connected here. Week 5, possibility, really did leave us filled with hope for all the possible outcomes of this project. Suddenly, the focus shifted from whether we could stay engaged in the program at all to how we can continue to engage in the program and how it has affected and inspired us. In week 6, abundance, we began to question the ideology behind this process, but in doing so, our connection, reflections, and willingness towards the program only grew. In week 7, connection, exterior factors affected Larissa's engagement. She needed space, and I gave her that. Still, rest led to productivity, and our vulnerability with one another only allowed our connection to grow. By week 8, strength, my own strength wavered as exterior factors impacted my ability to engage. Yet, without need for guidance, Larissa continued to produce. So, week 9, compassion, required just that. As things slowed and the end fast approached, our fears and frustrations grew. Here, we found some mutual ground, as sharing with one another allowed us to see that we weren't alone. Now, week 10, self-protection, is where we've reached so far. We took a break from the program last week because really, we needed it. And now we're about to share our final 2 weeks. At this stage, it's hard to even remember the artist and curator that began this journey. We've certainly both changed and gained from this experience. I invite you to check out what we've published online so far. There's an abundance of reflection and creativity to use as a springboard for your own. Processes of self-reflection and self-care may seem silly and futile. They may at times feel like they totally negate the systems that oppress us. They do. But engaging in these processes while still being aware of their contradictions can truly give you an opportunity to open your mind. Week 11 and 12 is coming soon. Thanks for being on this ride with us.